So, all right, well, talking about cooks in the kitchen, let's talk about moms a little bit. Good old mom, right?
Hey, watch it.
Right.
Mom.
I know. I got it. But I mean, look, mom getting involved. I mean, how do you feel about moms? I mean, moms getting involved in their daughters.
My mom's never been that way, so for me, I don't like it.
Right.
I think it's like, if you're old enough to go and get married and go start a life with this man and take care of him and he takes care of you and raise your own children, leave your mother out of the equation.
Right.
If she's calling us for you, you shouldn't be getting married.
Right.
I mean, I truly feel that way.
Yeah, I would agree. And I've had some great moms. I'm not gonna lie.
have.
Right. I've had some amazing moms come through who are just terrific to work with.
But
and
the good ones usually contact us. They're getting it for their kids. They're not, necessarily feeling us out for their kids.
Right.
It's kind of like, hey, mom's doing this and it's fine. But there's those other moms that are like dance moms.
I think it's the ones that are
stage moms.
Right.
I think the moms that
Living through their daughters' moms,
Right.
like.
Right.
I think it's because they're paying for it. I mean, really, I think the ones that are really like in our
But
faces
most moms
about.
do pay for it.
Well, yeah. But I think they feel like they have the right to. What's the word I'm looking? I'm trying to use my words carefully.
Yeah, it's
here.
a type. It's a type of person. It's a type of person, because I think some of them, even if they weren't paying for it, they feel that entitlement that they have to jump in and save their kid. Oh, why is this happening? And where is this? And
Right.
And
Which I can understand. I mean, look, as a parent,
to a point.
I can understand that to a point, but at the same time, I would want
To
my.
a point. I would like to raise my daughters to make these decisions on their own and then to face whatever consequences arise from it. But a lot
Right.
of the moms that have issue or whatever,
Yeah.
the issue is with their kid, because their kid is lazy.
Right.
Like, they have the films, they have this to look at, and mom's like, where is it? And
Oh my God,
they're afraid
that
to
is
tell
so,
their
I mean,
mother.
how many times?
Well,
right.
kind of like,
how many times
we're
do you
not
see that?
into
I know,
it.
and it's not. And again, I've heard this before from professionals in the industry, and it's not solely alone. I think with what we do, but I mean, it is one of those things where how many times do we know that the daughter's got this stuff? A great example is I had a situation happen where this mother, she was contacting me and I had been out for the weekend, and she called like 3 or 4 times over the weekend. Monday rolled around, and she, and she's all over me. Where's my daughter's this? Where's my daughter's that? She hasn't received her films yet. X, Y, and Z. I had submitted the films to her daughter 4 months prior. I had contacted her daughter 3 times before that. 3 times after that. And and at that point I said, well, I've got to move on. I got other clients I got to deal with. I got other, things we got to take care of. I'm just going to wait for them to get back with me. And then, I'll get to a certain point where I'll be like, hey, you need to get back or whatever. Finally, I had to break it to the mom. Listen, contacted your daughter several times. Well, what do you mean? She didn't tell me that. Well, and all of a sudden I started going back through my emails and hitting the forward button. Forward. And she came back. She's like, oh, I'm, terribly sorry. And,
we had the one girl that had to cancel us. She chose us. Her mom went behind her back, chose someone else, and so she canceled with us because mom said so.
Right.
But your favorite mom? See, like, there's the difference, like, with your favorite mom.
Yes.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, we know what we're talking about.
She booked you. She spoke with you.
Right.
She handled everything. You weren't dealing with her and the daughter
Right.
and sometimes the fiance. It was just mom.
Right, that's true. And even when if there were things and questions that she had and things that arose, they were not in like freak out moment.
Right.
Like, where's this, where's that? It was just like, hey, do you guys have this ready or do you have that ready? Yeah, sure, no problem. Send it right over to you. And
Shit happens, folks.
that's right. Shit does happen. There's a reason why it is called that. It's called that. There's a saying for it.